Imagine a fortress so vast and so naturally fortified that the mere thought of breaching its walls is considered a fool's errand by the world's most powerful generals. This isn't a fairy tale kingdom, it's the United States of America. While the world often stares in awe at its trillion-dollar defense budget, a figure so massive it doubles the entire annual budget of advanced nations, the true secret to its invincibility isn't just the money. Even if that astronomical budget were slashed in half tomorrow, the U.S. would remain an unassailable island. The reason lies in a mad level of defense systems that were carved by nature and refined by relentless infrastructure. The Atlantic and Pacific Oceans are more than just scenic vistas. They are the world's largest moats, separating the American heartland from any potential aggressor by thousands of miles of turbulent water. But let's say an enemy fleet somehow survives the crossing. They would then be met by the jagged teeth of the Appalachian and Rocky Mountains and the freezing, expansive barriers of the Great Lakes. It's as if the planet itself conspired to build a shield around this land. War is a game of endurance, and here America holds all the cards. While most nations scramble to secure supply lines, the U.S. is a self-sustaining juggernaut. It is the world's leading arms exporter, meaning every tank, jet, and shell can be forged right in its own backyard. And as for the oldest weapon of all, hunger, it simply doesn't apply here. With nearly its entire landmass dedicated to agriculture, the nation can feed every citizen and soldier indefinitely, even if the rest of the world were to turn its back. But the true genius of this defense lies in its veins, a logistics network that borders on the supernatural. 73,000 kilometers of high-speed highways and over 200,000 kilometers of railways pulse with the movement of troops and supplies. Beneath this man-made grid lies a natural highway, the Mississippi and Missouri rivers, colossal waterways that tie the north, south, east, and west into a single, unbreakable knot. Above it all, 2/3 of the world's functional satellites watch from the silent void of space, acting as an omnipresent eye that sees every movement of an intruder. And should the unthinkable happen, should an enemy reach the gates of a major city, they would find themselves staring down the barrel of 5,000 nuclear warheads. But perhaps the most terrifying deterrent isn't the missiles or the satellites. It's the 300 million citizens, many of whom are armed and ready to defend their homes, turning every suburban street and rural trail into a lethal gauntlet. In the end, you realize that America isn't just a country, it's a living, breathing, and completely uninvadable machine.